Hello, I am James and this is Life with James, and today I'll be making a fish pie. Now, although I've made many fish pies in the past year or so, strangely none of them have been recorded. I did try and record one at one point and there was a few issues, technical issues, and a lot of it, all the filming got lost, and obviously I had already made the fish pie blends, I couldn't sort of re-record remaking it, so that never got seen the light of day. So hopefully this one will work, and it's nearly 9 p.m, so I'm starting this quite late in the day. I've been procrastinating, did some washing up and things like that, and so let's get on with it. So what I do first, I fill it come with water. Not too much, I'm going to add some potatoes to it soon. And when you add the potatoes, the water will rise. So this, well, it doesn't look like much, should be just about enough. I don't know if you can even see that, as I can't look at what you can see right now, but hopefully you can all see that. So we put this on here, turn up the heat to full power for now, and that's going to nicely heat up. So here we have some potatoes, potato peeler, just here, yeah, and also a knife. So we get the first potato and we begin to peel it. Hello, this is VoiceOver James here. This bit I remained a little bit silent for the first potato, which I'll explain and apologise for again later in the filming of this. Basically I thought it was going to take ages to peel them all, and I thought I'd be quiet so I could do VoiceOver James, but in the end only the first potato requires VoiceOver James, so continue to enjoy my potato peeling. And then this goes into the bin, all the peel. Get this little bit off there. Potato number one, all the peels. Then we go for the second potato. And once these are all peeled, the water should have hopefully heated up to a nice rolling boil. We can just put potatoes straight in. You can sort of hear the water because of the water and the electricity, electric hob. It makes a bit of a crackly noise at first. Apparently that's quite normal. I've questioned it and been told it can happen. That's perfectly fine. So this hopefully won't take the time I tried to peel potatoes the first video I did, which took 17 minutes, mainly due to having a very rubbish knife for chopping. This knife I've got now is a lot better. So these are potatoes second, a little bit here that he's picking up, there, and two potatoes now. Just a little bit missed, a couple bits missed. There, and there. There we are. And now, number three potato. Again, we peel. It's probably the right way how to peel a potato, but yeah, we go for it. Move it round, round again, and round again. And round some more, just a little bit there, take that bit off, and round again, and round some more. Then that's pretty much it. That is the right way to peel a potato. That's very quick. That's pretty much all of it. And you can't see it from here, but the water in the pan is starting to bubble a little bit. Not quite there yet, but it's getting good. Then we have the final potato, and I can also just bin the potato wrapper. And again, we will go the same method again, go round. Oh. Turn. Turn. Turn some more. The first potato was a bit quiet when I did the first one because I thought I was going to do the speed up thing again because I thought it would take ages. I was a bit worried I'll do that, so apologies for the silence on the first bit of potato. I can fill it in with, I suppose, background, voiceover James can play a part here in that. Okay, so we now have 4 just about peeled potatoes, tiny little bits, just need trimming off, I think. Nothing too major though. Yeah, that's all good. So we have the 4 potatoes here. Now, bit of background. So this recipe, my friend Kim sent me like a year ago, and I keep on referring to our Facebook conversation to find it. So I almost know it off by heart now. The recipe actually calls to lay the potatoes over, so it's not actually mash necessarily. It actually asks you to lay the potatoes. Now, I tend to do mash anyway because that's a already known fish pie. But I might try, so potatoes laid would be like a little circular thing, so I might try and cut potatoes like that. If it doesn't go well, I can always just mash them. So it's another situation basically. So we're going to try and get them into nice little pieces here. So little round discs. And yep. And get them as sort of round as possible. Nice and circular. And that was a little bit off, but never mind. There. And again, it's this last bit that was quite difficult to get the right proportion onto it. Can I just get that side like that? I don't think I can. Just be careful, that's all. Oh no, that could be okay. It's a little bit of a bigger one there, but never mind. So that's one potato done. And then the second one, we put down here, again down here, again down like this, again, oh, a little bit of a semi half moon there. Oh well. Oh. Like that. And like that. Down like that. Down like that. Again, can I just squeeze it down again? That's another slightly bigger one. 2 potatoes done. And now the third one, you can hear the water is really bubbling now, so we're getting this just done in time basically. Oh, that's a bit of a weird one. Never mind, cut down there, cut down here, cut down here, down here, and down here, down here, and down here again, and then again, just down here. More potatoes. That's little, slightly small ones there. And then, leave these out of the way slightly. Final potato, the final man or final boss of the potato, James versus potato. That's a bit small, that one. Cut. And then, yep. Cut again. And there we have the potatoes all cut. Okay, so the next step is that we add them to the pan, which you can just see there. So I just adjust myself a little bit. Nicely boiling pan. So here we have potatoes going into pan. Watch, don't splash myself too much. 1, 2, 3, few potatoes here, out of the way, and a few just here. A couple more, a couple more, a couple more. Drop there. Couple more, couple more. That's only one more. And there. And here. That was a little bit thick, but never mind. Like that. And that is all the potatoes. So we now grab a spoon and we're going to wait for this now to come to the boil. So if you just drop this here, you can just see them just there. A bit of a better angle of it. And there you are, potatoes. We just leave them for about 20 minutes or so. So while the potatoes are cooking along, I've got some veg here, onion, and also a bit of celery, what I was going to use up. There's also some mushrooms in the fridge, so they're ready to go in. They just go straight in as they are. So what you do the onion first is you chop off this bit. Good chop. Hello, Voice Taker James again here. I thought I'd speed up a little bit of the onion peelings, it took a while. So here's some of it as I just peel it. Maybe you peel it with a knife, I don't know if that's how I'm going to do it or not, but I use my hands anyway.
Oh god, you can hear my sped up voice as well, it sounds really weird.
Bubbling over a bit, so I'll just give that a bit of a whirl.
We're near the end now.
Got ourselves a peeled onion, a little bit of that end, a little bit weird looking, but what we do now is we chop it in half, like so. Oh, nearly. Careful, James. Now, part of an onion here. Alright, so, first step. Get the roots facing away from us. So give that a little bit of a stir. All great so far. Alexa is timed for 25 minutes for these potatoes. And that will bump them away nicely. What we do first, we just chop down like that. And then we can either slice or we can dice. I might just some of it off. Like so. Not the ideal way to chop onions, I don't think, but that's what I used to be able to do. Chop like that. So, like that. These still sort of just fall off anyway. Right there. That. More. Sure, don't get too much in the way of tears. See, it's still nicely held together. You see. Like that. Again, down like that. Oh. Yep. More bits there. And what I tend to do now is I tend to just chop this way round instead, the end little bits. again, probably not the correctest way that it gets the minimum waste. There, chop there, chop there, and then a little bit of the ends off like that. That's all good for that bit of onion. And then we have the second bit, again facing away, and we slice down. I'll try and dice this one actually. So if you do it this, what you can do it this way. So you cut along like this. Don't get to the root. Cut along some more, keeping it all together at the root, and turn it, put a little hole in it, and then quite simply slice down, slice down, slice down like that, slice down some more like that. Careful with my fingers. And then a little bit off there, a little bit off there. And that is all done. Just about. So we have the onions, which we'll just set aside slightly, and my eyes are completely stinging now. Oh dear. And then we have what to do actually. I'm going to put these on a little plate ready. Onions are going to go here on this centre plate. Takes a bit more of a stir. Nice and lovely and soft here. I'm going to put on a little bit more, potentially. Don't be too soft now because they don't need mashing. I don't think I will mash them. I think I'm going to put them just as a layer on top. So it actually is more of a potato bake than the fish pie. But oh dear, my eyes. Oof. There you see. Oh, wow. Oh wow. Right. So here's the stick of celery, and here's the knife, and we do some chopping. Chop, 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 chop. More chopping, then get a little bit bigger, get that one away out the way, and then chop some more, and chop some more. There is the celery. I might do one more bit of celery, I might just do that, possibly. I'm not too sure on that one. I mean, I'm going to bulk it up a little bit. 1 onion, 2 celery, a bit of mushroom, should that be okay? Or maybe just the one? I'll cut another one just in case. So, here is another celery. Well, give it a bit of a rinse just to be on the safe side. Should be okay regardless, but give it a quick rinse down. Yep, there we are. And here we go again. We chop, we continue to chop. We chop our little celery into little pieces like this. Chopping, more chopping, more chopping, more chopping, more chopping, more chopping. Oh, a little bit came off there. Some more chopping, and some more chopping. And there is the celery, all done. These will go in together. wash away. Now, while that potato is all cooking, I can start on vegetables. So, pop this on into the pan here, a little pan here you might be just about to see, and then we turn up the heat to number 2, I would say. So we're going to leave that to boil for just a few minutes now. Leave that to sort of heat up. Oh, what we need, of course, is the oil. I'm going to spray a little bit in like that. And in a moment, we're going to pop in the vegetables once that's all heated up nicely. Now I'm being organised, so we've got the fish here, and that's always going to be the first layer. We open it up, and we place the smoked haddock fillets in the bottom of the pan, like this. 1, you can't quite see, this is just out of shot. 2, three, and 4, and then last one, number 5, just going to go like this, and then the rest of it is just water basically when it was in the freezer, and then out of shot. I'm just going to give my hands a quick rinse. And in the background, up here, Alexa informing me the potatoes are now ready. Let's just take the stop. Alexa. We're back. Now what I'm going to do is going to move this pan here. So this hob just isn't as good as this one. This can go in here. Heat a little bit more. Won't take too long. It's pretty much already quite hot. That hob is hot when I'm holding my hand over, but it doesn't. It takes so much longer to heat. Anyway, got potatoes here, and we're going to the next step now, basically, which involves potatoes. Okay, the veg is ready to go in now to the pan. I'm just going to tip it all in. Got a nice little heat going, and that little bit of celery up, and also the mushrooms go up here in a sec. Got some mushrooms to go in as well. That goes like that. And this is going to cook for 15 minutes or so, stirring until soft. There we are. And then a little spoon, and we stir and stir and stir. And I'm going to tell Alexa to time 15 minutes. Okay, so of course I said I would mash potatoes, unless I would mash potatoes, but potatoes now are pretty much all breaking up anyway into pieces, so I think it probably will now get mashed. So we're going to firstly drain them, with all the water out. There we are. That should be nice and mashable now. This out. Okay, it's going to just pour it back in now. The water's gone out, but that should be fine anyway. So pour the rest of it in, like so. Potato. And then, let's got a bit of water actually. Not fully sieved out yet, is it? No. That should be properly drainable liquid. That's better, I would say. Yeah, like that. Okay, so what we do with our mash is we add butter. We add grated cheese first and foremost. So little pinch here of butter goes in there. And just hands a quick rinse, touching that butter. Also going to keep stirring the veg that's cooking away nicely. So, my hands, then a singular egg. Not actually, because that one's, these eggs here are probably about, I'm looking at the eggs currently, which I think are probably a little too beyond their sell by today. Best for critical cube, I think they'll have to go. Unfortunately, they've still got a couple left, but I think I can't put 2 weeks out of date. These ones, however, are all just still okay. Used by best before 30th of July. So we get a single egg. We crack the egg, and we open the egg into the mash. Again, quick washing of the hands. Rinse it off. And let's try them again. Get it stirring with the vegetables. Cooking along nicely. Then we add a bit of cheesy goodness. A handful of cheese. And then we just rinse this spoon out so it can be useful again. Second spoon, let it quick dry. Then we mix it all together to a nice little mushy mixture. Buttery and cheesy. I like it. Almost looks like mash already. It's cooked for so long. Make sure we get everything there. And then we've got a little masher here. We are going to give it a good old fashioned mashing with the masher. There we have it so far, all looking nice, all looking good. Rather runny, which are quite not been like this before, but it still looks nice in my book. So that was the potato all mashed up, and then we just weigh on the vegetable. Now the veg is now done, so this is going to be the second layer of the fish pie. We have the celery, onions and mushrooms, which will all go on top of the fish. And get everything else. Hopefully, after that. Strangely enough, the recipe I was using told me to cook the onions in a splash of water for 10 minutes, turn the heat up, and then cook them 2 minutes until the water evaporates. So I thought this time I'd just do the normal way I cook my veg for anything else, which is simply for Low heat, 15 minutes. It's worked most of the time. Part of the time I put the heat too high by mistake and went to watch Family Guy. Other time it's been absolutely good. Was a mishap actually. I'll tell you now. Yesterday, Monday, I think it was. Yeah, I made a sausage casserole, and I heated the veg up as I normally do on low heat before adding the sausages, potatoes, and tomato sauce. Chopped tomatoes to make the little bit of sauce and some stock. So the point of it is to heat up for, bring it to the boil, then turn it down to sort of a medium heat to simmer, put the lid on it. So, bring it to the boil, then leave it to simmer. So I come to check on it, give it a few stirs, don't really look at the heat, then I look again. 20 minutes has been on heat number 5. Which shouldn't really have been happening, and it led to a rather burnt pan. The one potatoes are in now. Thankfully, I was able to get it all off. Anyway, there is the thingy there. And what I'm going to do also now, this is an interesting one for you all. Let me see, just the sink there. There's the sink, right? So we have a kettle here full of boiling water. We also have a bit, or we will have in a moment, a bit of spinach. Not that full. Go over into the fridge. Put the spinach in the colander. All the spinach, and get it all down. Oh, a little bit lost in the waysides, but I like that keep going. And then get the kettle, pour it over the spinach, and give it a bit of a wilting. I might just give it a bit more water actually. Let's get a kettle, put it on here. A little bit more, I think, of water. It needs a little bit more. More juice. While I'm just doing that, we return to the pan. There is it. Just here, and we add the next layer, which is a stab. Wash my hands first, actually. No, get that out of the way. Just do. Rinse, dry, and stab. We then add lovely prawn as the next layer. Nicely. Those are the prawns. And last but not least, I am cheating a bit. Now sometimes I make a sauce using quark and Philadelphia and garlic and it can be quite faffy to do. You can also make one with milk and a powder. Again, this time I've simply got 2 packet sauces, Lloyd Grossman, parsley, white wine and parsley sauce. Just going to go just over fish, so they're ready to go. And I'll wait for that kettle to boil, give the fish a bit more time. So, kettle is now boiled, and we pour the rest of the kettle over the spinach. Look at the wilt brilliantly there. Have a nice little wilting. Let it cool down a bit, because at the moment it's not really to do much. Sorry, you can't really see it from the angle we're at, but you can see the edges of it. Turn it around a little bit. That help. Out of the way. There we are. There's the spinach. So spinach is now done. So we add the spinach, layer it all on top. Hopefully a little bit of spinach in there. Lovely spinach. Spread it all nicely around. There, we have the spinach. And then, time to pour over the sauce. Lovely red wine, white wine, did I say red before? It's white wine. White wine and parsley sauce just there. This bit there, and then the rest of it is on like this. Whoop. There's the sauce. That needs a bit of a quick wipe. Right there. And right, that's the last bit done. Just quickly rinse the hands again. And the final piece of the jigsaw is the adding of the potato. And I have a text or a message on social media from somebody.
Hello, it's Voiceover James again. I thought I'd speed this a little bit up. Again, you probably hear my sped up voice in the background of this as well, as I was talking a little bit during it. But I thought to cut the video down a bit, I'd just speed this a little bit up because it's just me applying mash onto the dish.
Great distribution. It's good distribution of Kevin De Bruyne through ball, or a Bruno Fernandes through ball. So it all spread over. This is probably more, I don't know, a Granit Xhaka through ball or something like that. Not quite up to the same standards, but you know, still a decent. And trying to get it all out, you see. At least not what not. As they, I believe, said in my parents' time more often. I think that's just about okay. Now, what we're going to do, we are going to add the cheese on top. what I should have done is just grab the fork and just scraped over the mash, just like this. There we are. Give it a bit of a coat with the fork and just spread a little bit more of it over. There's a little bit of spinach still poking through, but not to worry. Anyway, what we do now is we get the oven gloves and we put the fish pie in the oven and cook it for about half an hour or so. So in it goes. There it is. Okay, and here is the finished fish pie, which I am now going to plate up and eat. Okay, it's time now to tuck into the fish pie and see how it is. A bit of a spoonful there. Nice. So it was a little bit crunchy still, but other than that, really enjoy it. And a nice glass of Coke as well. So, that is all. Thank you for watching again Life with James. Sorry this has been a rather long video this time. Hopefully you got to the end and enjoyed it. I'll be back with, I think next up is going to be a house tour. So thank you for watching and goodbye.